Hello everyone and welcome back to Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones. Broken distance here, and we are going to be diving right back into the thick of it. In the last episode, we rescued Ross and Garcia in the village of Ide. Now we're going to be chasing a thief who stole Erica's bracelet, rather. So, let's go. And we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I accidentally hit one of the Z buttons there. Alright. And we'll go ahead and look around. And we do have a thief here. Doesn't appear to be our thief, though, because he's got no face. We clearly saw the face of our thief. It says here that thieves have a talent for riches. They do use swords. What it means by talent for riches is that thieves can use an item called a lockpick, which lets them open doors and chests without keys. It does have a durability, though, so they need to watch for that. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is try and get through this barricade here. Now what we're going to want to do is send Neme up here. It might look like I have no reason for that. I assure you I'm not just doing that because I feel like it. Let's send Erica in here to deal with this guy. I went ahead and let her attack him because 2 hits won't kill her. Always gotta watch that on hard mode, because if someone can die, they're probably going to. The game is very unforgiving on hard mode. I'm going to use the lance there, but what I'm actually going to do is trade with Franz, because as I mentioned earlier, or in the previous episode, the top weapon is your equipped weapon. So if I go ahead and trade with him, his equipped weapon will in fact switch to what I just put there. There we got a door key. Those are one-time use. Walk up to it, opens the door, but it does take your turn, so be mindful of that. Oh look! This looks like our thief here, and he is an allied unit. Allied units, as I don't believe I mentioned before, will allied or other units rather, usually, if not never, attack your units. And they will engage enemies as though they were enemies. Alright, and it seems the thief has joined our side, which is rather counterintuitive, helpful. I'm not sure which it is, rather. It's something. I'm going to not have Calm attack, because if Calm attacked, it runs the risk of, death. And that's not helpful to me in the slightest. We're going to go ahead and try and have Ross get the killing blow here, which he manages aptly. Fighting does give experience, but the killing blow will always give more experience. Bosses, of course, give more experience on the kill. By quite a bit. What I'm going to do is have Vanessa take that chest key. And she's going to head in here. She's going to try and deal with that. Let's have Garcia go here and try and deal with that wall. Now, Gilliam can't make it quite as far because knights have very poor movement speed. Very poor. Erica could knock this down, but I am actually going to wait. Let's heal it for once. Might as well. There's Colm getting hit. I like the Thief, the animation that they do, their attack. I like the Thief unit. It's a nice unit. They're, unfortunately though, very weak. And not terribly useful. Now another thing that thieves can do is called stealing, where they take an item from, their target. Stealing is handy if you want to grab something from an enemy so that they can't use it, like a Vulnerary or this Pure Water. Things you cannot grab, though, are equipped weapons. You might not be able to grab weapons at all, I don't recall. You'll see that this guy has an antitoxin, but I don't believe anyone here has a poison weapon. That's a bit of foreshadowing for the next area. So if you do manage to get Colm to walk up there and steal that, that's going to be helpful. At least a little bit. Alright, we get a Javelin. I'm going to have Vanessa sit right here, which may seem like a poor idea, but I'm going to have her give this Javelin to Franz, and he is going to attempt to mutilate this thief. And pass. These have high skill, so they're rather difficult to hit normally. Now, it might seem like a waste to heal Ross here, but it gives Mulder experience, and if Ross does manage to get hit, he will die. So, keeping that in mind, we're going to try and keep him alive. Now, a bit of a problem here that I see is that thief. if he does walk up to anyone who's not just holding, you know, swords, or weapons rather, he will steal something from you, because he is a little bastard. So we're going to go ahead and kill him. Because I don't much appreciate that. So I'm sure you don't either. And I'm going to go ahead and use the rapier here. Oh, and there's another crit from Erica. Crit animations will always be special, and well, they will always do a special animation. It's the same animation every time. I don't believe I mentioned this, but a critical hit can never miss, and a critical hit will always do 3 times normal damage. Alright. Hopefully he doesn't get a second shot in here. He does not. Good. That is wonderful. That second shot would have killed, probably would have killed Franz. And that's no good. A dead Franz is useless to me. Now, we're gonna kill this guy since he can't kill Erica. You'll see that Erica has a crit chance on that iron sword now. I don't believe she had that previously. That's leveling up, speed, skill, luck. All of those increase crit chance. Swords, I believe, have higher innate crit chances anyway than the other 2 weapons. The bow is not part of the weapon triangle because they can shoot from range. They can shoot only from range. We just got our first archer. I probably should have mentioned that. You cannot use a bow from melee, and anyone who attacks the archer from melee gets, well, they get free reign over the archer. There's not terribly much the archer can do about it. That's why archers are generally considered the worst class in the game. I like archers, I like the bow in general. In this game, they are very weak. They do a lot of damage later on, and they will almost never miss. And they're very good against flying units. But they get to attack on their turn and almost no other time. Here we have a support conversation, the first one we've got. Support is just general interaction during a battle. As Colm points out there, they are in battle and they should probably focus on that. As we can see here, Colm is in fact an asshole. I don't understand what she sees in him, but that's whatever it is. That's none of my business. As you can see, you use support and it increases their support level. Support levels are C, B, and A. They don't do too terribly much in this game as far as I'm aware. It might increase stats when they are next to each other. I don't wholly remember. And that's probably bad of me, but in this game it is less important than in later games. Alright, and let's open up this chest here. Colm is damaged, but he's in no danger, so I see no point in healing him up. Now, something you could do with Ross here is you could set up your units in this area and farm up until Ross is level 10. When these smaller units, Journeyman, Recruit, and Apprentice, become level 10, they will class change into a normal unit, as I mentioned. I don't believe I mentioned the level they do that. But you can go ahead and farm that here, but as the farming mechanism works a lot better for that, and he's got a hand axe anyway, so if he does manage to get a shot off on Ross, Ross will, he will fall like a brick. And that's no fun at all. I believe Erica's damaged. She is. Let's heal her up. Here we've got another Seize the Throne. If a thief's inventory is full, he cannot use the steal action, but he can still open chests and get the item. The item will just be set to storage. Now it's probably bad for me to be taking him out with Seth, because Seth does not anywhere need that experience, and I'm probably not going to be using Seth. But in this game, it matters the least. I really like the farming mechanic they put in here. Yes, it gets repetitive. No, I'm probably not going to show it on screen every time, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut away for this. See you guys in just a moment. And we are back, but unfortunately that is all the time I've got for this episode. If you guys liked it, go ahead and hit that like button, and leave me a comment to let me know what I can do better, or what you guys would like to see next. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next part. Thanks for watching.